before we talk about these three methods, first let's understand what is iterable, guys. So iterable or iterable object is something that can be iterated over, meaning we can apply for of loop or while loop or iteration methods like for each, flat, map, etc. And also we can access the length of it. Examples are arrays, strings, flat, map. If you take array, you can use any looping method on array, right? Likewise, you can also access the length of array, right? Yeah. Now coming to non-iterables, examples of non-iterables are number, null, undefined, boolean. If you take number, you cannot apply any looping method on number, right? So that's why it will come under non-iterable. Now coming to our main concept, these three methods will convert an object into something that can be iterated or that is iterable, nothing but an array. Okay, so let's see them one by one. First, let me create a variable. Let key equal to, let's say, Object.keys. Okay, and guys, this method will take only one parameter, that is object, nothing but object name. So here I will write person. Now what this method will do is that it will return all the property names of an object as an array. Okay, so let me write here console.log. Let's write here key. Okay, sorry, let's write here keys. Yeah, awesome. Now let's write here node array.js. Yeah, you see guys, we got employee, age, country. And one important thing you need to understand, guys, it is not messing up with original object, right? It is just extracting the keys of an object and it is written as array. Okay, that is very important. Now I can use for of loop here since it is an array. So let me write for, and then I'll write let key of keys. Okay, key of keys, and let me write here console.log, just print me the keys. Okay, just give me all the keys, sorry, key. Yeah, now let me come here and let me write array.js. Yeah, you see guys, we got employee, age, country, which are properties of this object. Okay, yeah, now let's apply one method. So let me take a variable here. So let me write let filter equal to keys, right? Because we already have the keys here. So keys dot filter, I want to apply filter method, and this will take a callback function. So let me take a parameter and let me write arrow function, and let me write v not equal to, let's say, age. Okay, just give me all the properties except this age. Okay, so I'll write here console.log, let's write here filter. Okay, awesome. Now if I run this one, yeah, you see guys, now we only got employee and country, we did not get age because we have applied filter method and we have removed age property. I mean, we have filtered values by removing age property. And guys, in case you're wondering about this filter method, I have a separate video on this one. Please go and watch that. Not only that, I have all array method videos one by one in a separate playlist. You can just go and watch them. They are very important to work with arrays. So that is about Object.keys, guys. Now let's move on to next method. Guys, before that, let me show you one interesting thing. So let me write here for loop and let's iterate. I mean, let's try to see what happens. So I'll write here let p of person. Okay, let p of person, and I will write here console.log p. Now it should throw us an error that person is not iterable because it's an object, right? So let me run this one. Yeah, you see guys, we got person is not iterable. Okay, this is the whole purpose. This is why we are converting that into something that is iterable and we are working with that. Okay, so let me remove this one. Yeah, now let me come here and let me take some space. Yeah, now let's see what is Object.values. So let me take a variable here first. Actually, let's copy from above. So let me copy this one. Yeah, and let me paste it here. Let's replace this with values. Awesome. And here let's write values, values, values. And guys, this method will also take one parameter, that is object name, and this method will return values of an object as array. Okay, that means it will return John 30 USA in an array format. Okay, so let me write here values. Okay, awesome. Now let me come here and let me run. You see guys, we got John 30 USA. These are the values of this object. Now the same thing we can do. We can apply for loop. So let me copy and paste it here, and let me put here value. Okay, and let me type here values, and here also let me write v. Okay, val. Now let me run this one. Yeah, you see we got John 30 USA. It means it is iterating over that array. That's it. Okay, and also let's apply the filter method. Let me copy this one. Let me come here and let me paste it here. Okay, and let's write here filter 2 maybe. Okay, and let's write here values, because we are applying filter method on values, right? And I don't want to see the value called USA. Okay, so instead of this, let's replace USA, right? So now give me the values which are not USA. That means John and 30. So let me write here filter 2. Okay, now let's run this one. Yeah, you see guys, we got an array with only John and 30 with only 2 values. Okay, because we have filtered out USA. So this is about Object.values. Now let's see third method, that is Object.entries. So for that, let me again copy this one. Where is that? Yeah, this one. So let me copy this one and let me paste it here, and let's write here entries, and here also let's replace this with entries, entries. Okay, so guys, this method will also take one parameter, that is object name, which is person, and this method will return object's key value pairs as array. So in case of Object.keys, it will return keys. In case of Object.values, it will return values. But in case of Object.entries, it will return both key and value as an array. Okay, so let's see that. So let me write here entries, entries. Okay, awesome. Now let me run this one. Yeah, you see guys, we got employee John, which is first key value, and age 30, which is second key value, and country USA, which is third key value. So we got a big array, and inside that big array, each single array will represent one key value. That means employee John and age 30, country USA. Now you can access one particular value from this one, or you can use for of loop on this one also. Okay, so let me use for of loop here. Let me copy this one. Let me paste it here, right? And instead of this, let's replace this with entries, which is ent, and let me type here entries. Okay, and let me type here ent. Awesome. Now this will iterate over this array. Yeah, you see we got employee John, age 30, country USA, right? Likewise, you can also access things from that. So maybe let me write here console.log entries, and from this one I want to print 30, which is the second array, right? I mean, this is 0th array, this is first element. So I can write here 1 and give me the 30, which means 1, because this is 1 and this is 1 again, right? So let me print this one. Yeah, you see we got 30, right? So this is about Object.entries, guys. Okay, so we have covered 3 methods. We can use these methods, we can extract things out from object, and we can work with them. Okay, so I hope you guys got the clarity. If you found this video useful, please give it a like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.